A long search finally comes to an end. In January, a Sriwijaya Air jet carrying 62 passengers crashed into the Java Sea minutes after takeoff. Search crews have since been looking for the cockpit voice recorder.
It was the last day of search by the ship. We were praying that hopefully we could find it, and thank God last night, on the last night of the continued search, we found it.
Divers found the device's casing and beacon in the early days of their search, but poor conditions made it difficult to find the recorder itself, and there was no beacon signal to help. The box was retrieved after mud was sucked up from the seabed. Now investigators can cross-check its findings with that of the other black box, the flight data recorder.
The message from the President is to be as open and transparent as possible to work out the reason so that similar incidents do not occur in the future.
Early findings from investigators found technical problems with the 26-year-old Boeing 737-500. The cockpit voice recorder is now safely in Jakarta and in the hands of Indonesia's Transport Safety Commission. It's up to them to investigate its data and work out what went wrong on flight SJ182. According to a preliminary report, problems with the automatic throttle created an imbalance in the thrust of the aircraft's engines. The cockpit voice recorder is expected to have recorded the conversations of the pilots that investigators will study.
They need to know what the crew was doing, what they were talking, what they were saying to each other. And from the conversations, they can determine whether they were encountering problems or they didn't see what was coming.
It will take around a week to analyse its data, and the final report is likely to take months. It's a process that's not uncommon in Indonesia, that has one of the worst aviation records in Asia. Jessica Washington, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.